Hello and welcome to Efficient Strategy Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Panzer Corps 2 on Generalismus mode, and we are on the Kharkov 1942 scenario on the Grand Campaign. So hopefully we can get all the way up to USA West Coast. So let's get into it here. So we're playing the first Battle of Kharkov here, and we were cut through the middle by a huge tank force that the Soviets had. We've reduced that down to size, and we're trying to link up with our army group here in the east, which is going quite well. And then in the north, there's another counter-offensive here. So we've held Kharkov, and now we're going to try to push them all the way back to the Donets. I believe that's the Olsk. This is the Donets. So we have to cross the Donets here in the north. All right, so let's see what we can do. So we get bonuses to our prestige if we're able to kill units in encirclements. So here we have an encircled unit that we could exploit. Trying to see if there's any way we could get to an area to keep this guy bottled up here. It looks like we might have to split off this tank briefly. And then here's their fighter. Let's go for the air first. We do have an 88 in this region. Oh, they have two fighters. So they've somehow built up their fighters again. I think I might need that 88 for the tanks, though. See what we could do. These aren't really good trades. Wow, and another fighter. So they must have gotten reinforced somehow. That's not a very good trade at all. See if we can get a kill here. So I'd say definitely the tanks, the 88s need to transition to a role of AA defense instead of defending against tanks. Since the situation has changed here. They did destroy one of our 88s in the north. Oh, this is just prime time right here. Can't believe they gave me that one. So we're going to start eating through their units here fairly easily. I want to make sure that we get hits on these tanks in the south. Looks like they got an AA gun back there. Okay, and they have a pretty defensible position here with an AA gun. Sorry, an AT gun backed up by artillery. Okay, speaking of AT guns, let's try to move up into a position to encircle this one and farm some more XP. Okay, so we have him in that encircled condition. Still 14 turns here. So I think we're going to finish early. And we want to move him onto the river. That's where we're going to get an easy kill. If you can displace them onto the river. All right, hopefully some of these planes were based at this airport over here. What else do they have in the way of airports? Over here, back here, over here. So we could get some air dominance that way by forcing our opponent to displace. Let's keep that guy right there, actually. I don't think anyone can turn the corner here, but maybe they can. So let's give him some more protection and protect the river line over there. I like making encirclements with the Stugs. That always seems to work out quite well. Okay, so we're able to get that guy up. Let's move up the infantry. It looks like we need to get around in this area or else this guy's going to be able to retreat out. I always hate that. Cavalry can get in there. A little bit of a dangerous, bold move, but we'll see if it pays off. They still didn't surrender. There we go. Okay, so we can move up from the back. It's like we can capture that town quite easily. Further tighten the noose on the Soviet forces. And we're just going to try to keep on encircling here. Leaving this guy in the river line, I think, is just going to be suicide. So let's move him up. Okay, they got a few infantry divisions there. Can we move this guy off? It looks like we possibly can. They give us a little better of a roll here with a mass attack. Don't mind if I do. And then this guy's going to have AT capabilities. So if I could get an infantry up there, that would be better. Sure enough, I can. Okay. These guys are pretty hopelessly encircled. See what we can accomplish here. That was a misclick. We can get the Stug up here. Get these guys into an encircled condition as well. And let's move the infantry up. Just kind of get up in their face here. I'm having a lot of misclicks today. What to do with this AT? The AT was pretty good early on the defense, but on the offense, I don't know how well it's going to perform here. And this guy can largely move around in this pocket. We might just have to give these guys a little hug here. Oh, if he can combine, that might be better. More firepower. Come on, give me that surrender. Yes, sir. And the Soviets are just falling back in droves right now. So this is really good to see. Let's get that guy upgraded. Oh, okay, so he can move over here to dry land. He's not necessarily going to be able to cross the river, though. I have a feeling that they're just going to take this guy out, but I have my fighter here to protect him. So that should be a good move. And we might need these guys up north, actually. So I'm going to have them switch. It's not that we're having trouble up here, but... we're not exactly... okay, we got to surrender. We're not exactly sweeping him back yet, and I'm expecting more counterattacks. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so he can move over. He cannot because he's not a tank. He's technically an artillery piece. We've got this guy encircled. And the only place to move over is going to be where the river line is. That doesn't sound very good. This guy, if I lose him, I think I lose him for good because I don't see where his counterpart is. And then this Stug. Oh, the Stug counterpart. No. This is T-3440. Let's get them moving across and combined. And if I could get a hit on that guy, that would be amazing. Stug doesn't move that well, apparently. Let's see how the infantry will fare. Nice, got the surrender. Good execution. And we're just going to have to keep the attack up over here. I'm a little worried about trying to cross in this area. They might punish me for that. I'll do it anyway. I could really flank out wide with this guy now that that armored threat is gone. And let's hope that he survives. We'll have him protect the river line. Doesn't look like he's going to be any help anywhere else. And it looks like we're going to get punished by air. We'll see what happens here. Everything else is moved. Oh, it's going to be raining the turn after this. Bear that in mind. Protected by the 88. I love it. No protection over there, though. Oh, they got us with air over there. Yeah, they got some artillery that's coming out of the woodwork. That was a good trade. That was a bad trade. That was a bad trade. They're going to be able to see this guy. No, don't leave. We're giving you a hug. Hopefully they have no follow-up for that. Okay, so this isn't going the greatest. It's not going the worst. We're gonna have to bring this artillery attack in. Or this infantry attack, rather. Get this guy encircled. Okay, so he's got one way out there. I guess I could take that way out as well. Let's buff him. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so could we get a Stuka over there is the question. We could move our Stukas up. It doesn't look like they're going to reach, though. This guy's fully suppressed, so I'm going to... Wow, that's a 9 out of 10 entrenchment. Ugh, we're not going to get a good trade over here either. Wow, their fighters just look superior to mine right now. Okay, that looks good, though. Just gonna try to get kills on whatever fighters I can, and then I don't have to worry about my Stukas getting attacked. There we go. All right, now let's bring in the Stuka. Nine out of 10. Entrenchment. Ah, I can't get to that tank, that KV. So it's going to be raining next turn, so I don't think that they're going to be able to counterattack us there with the air. So the Stukas are not going to get any fighter support. And I need to focus on trying to encircle this guy right here. These guys can't combine. I can move the Stuka onto the river line. The Stug, rather. I don't think that that's going to be very good. Let's just try to blast this guy off of here. Nice. So we got them to surrender. Let's see if these guys can move up. Almost. I don't think that the bridging division is going to be too good in this situation for them. A lot of our units are low HP. It's definitely looking a little scary over here. And I don't want to leave this guy on the river line. See if these two guys can connect. It does not look like it. So we'll keep him there. I don't know if this guy's going to be able to survive. Yikes. I think they're just going to get some more artillery going on this infantry, so I'm just going to have him hold out there. The tanks don't look that great in that forest line. And let's see how we can maneuver here to optimize the encirclement. Gonna move the furthest possible. Maybe get the Stug in here. Get some hugs going. Okay, this guy's counterpart is down there. Oh, man. Not very good choices here that I have presented. I'll suppress that AA. I could combine these two guys and then hopefully get a kill here. Let's see what happens. Oh, please surrender. You have nothing left. He can combine. Can I get the AT up in there? Not really. I can get the infantry up. Let's get the 88s up into good position to stop all the air attacks that I have against me. And then we need to absolutely like swarm this area over here. Can we move up more? Nice. You want to take out the artillery first. Come on, retreat over here. Yes, sir. Okay, got him. 1400 is the prestige that we're working with right now. I want to get these 88s in good firing position so they can protect my troops. Looks like that's going to be a good firing position. We'll try to move the AT guns up. I don't expect any other armor except for this. He should be fully suppressed, though. So that should not be a problem. It's pretty cheap to upgrade that infantry, so I might as well do that. It looks like we have a lot to go here on the map. I don't know if I'm going to have to cheese it, because I would like to capture all these flags, and I have so much time. Let's see if I could deploy anything that's... Let's see here. Is anything one? A one core slot. I guess I could purchase something that's a one core slot, like a Brooks Pioneer. Like, just purchase it, put it like right there so that we get some mobility. I don't know if that's even worth it. Yikes. That was really good fire against the Stug. Of course, they go for the Stug on the river. Come on, just back off, buddy. He did not, so that might be... If they have a follow-up attack, that might be pretty bad. Ambush? Okay. He wanted to move over there, apparently. I gotta remember that guy's back there. Okay. So we're not gonna be able to use our air. I wonder if we could displace this turn. We cannot. Yikes. Okay, we have some attacks that don't look that great here. But we'll just try as hard as we can. Okay, it looks like they can't fire back, so let's see if we can get some shots going here. Nice. Okay, so perhaps we could move someone in this direction to take that out. Nice. See how much prestige? 870? Like 220? That 250? I think that was true 250. I'm not sure. Pretty good prestige here. This is going to be a pretty bloody battle. I can already tell. Okay, got some suppression going. We're just going to do the best we can here. No. Wow. Okay. Good job there. From the AI. And we've got all these guys to deal with. So this guy is in anti-tank mode right now. So it'd probably be better to take him out with infantry. Ugh. Same problem. I don't want to put this guy on the river line. That's my problem. Okay, he's encircled. Okay, that's the river line. He has nowhere else to go but the river line. Perfect. And then I hope he doesn't take an HP from me here. Of course he does. Be nice if I had moved that Stug up behind here. Now I'm kind of in a fairly awkward position. This guy can't move off of that spot either. Yikes. Well, I guess this guy is just going to have to hold. So we can move the Stug. Nope, we can't. Can this guy split? He can. We're gaming now, boys. This guy's a Chad. You can do anything. All right, so I'll wager he holds that spot, and then let's get the Stug so that it can do follow-up attacks next turn. We'll try to protect our forces as much as possible. They're not going to be able to see this, so let's put this guy right in the middle. I'm going to put the artillery on the safe side over here, right next to the 88. So they can't take out my artillery. It's going to be a really dicey river crossing over here. Combine them. I want to see if I can get an overrun. Of course I can't. Oh, we did. So we will continue to move on. That was pretty interesting how that shook out. And now we have them all in encirclements. The bridging battalion is not going to do well, apparently. Okay, these guys can't combine. Let's try to get a Chad division in here. Still can't get on dry ground over there. And we get another overrun. Let's try to keep the bridging, their bridging division encircled. We can't go through the fog of war, so I would have taken this airport if I had the opportunity, but I don't think that I'm going to be given that. Let's try to split these guys up. Maybe try to work towards the other flags. Okay, let's get him off the river. Such a bad spot to be in. We'll displace him over, and then... Oh. Hopefully we can get the Stug across that river next turn. I'm not looking forward to this because of their air. They got air reinforced or something. Yeah, this guy can move up. We keep that guy encircled, that guy encircled. And sometimes all you need is like one turn. And you'll see that these guys get suppressed fully. Picking on my artillery, as the AI does. Going for my 88s. Oh, man. No damage there, though. Wow, they cannot retreat off that spot. That's interesting. So I think we can win this turn. So what I'm going to do is save right here. And then we're going to see whether if I take all the victory points this turn, if it's more prestige, or if I continue on and cheese it. So cheesing it would be not taking this last X there. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Thank you. Okay, so we got that guy. We have air that we can use. And try to get some hits over here. The 88s are going to just be pointed to the sky. Okay. Doesn't look like he's got any opportunities. But this 88 does. Can I move this guy over to get a shot? Let's just move like this guy into there. And then if I move the 88 up, okay, cool. Nice. Now he's fully suppressed. We should be able to get a kill there. The question is, do I want one? I don't even know if I want one. These guys have 0 targets. So I'm going to have to move them up. I'll move one of them up here. That doesn't look like it's very forward anymore. And then I'll move another one up over here. Oh, wow. So it doesn't look like we're going to trade very well in the air. Maybe I could take this guy out, though. Get some more vision on the map. I'm sure they're just based like right over there, so it shouldn't be a big deal to make them have to displace. So if I take the airport, they have to take a turn to go further back. It looks like there's an airport right there and over here. So I don't think I'm going to fully sweep them off the battlefield. Wow, these guys have an 8 out of 10 entrenchment. Insane. And now we're more to the time when it's like hard to find targets. 10 out of 10 entrenchment. Wow. Okay, now we know where that artillery piece is. That's good information. Let's try to get this artillery piece into a good position. It doesn't look like we're going to find one, though, because I need air cover. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Stug wasn't able to advance as far as I'd hoped. And then we can give these guys air support with the 88 right there. Or we can just keep it there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can just keep it there. He's unable to... Oh, because I fired with him. Okay, we'll move him up a little bit. I don't know if they're going to have any more tanks. I hope not. It's probably just wishful thinking on my part. Wow, this guy... Oh, that was a tank. Okay. So we need to move all these guys up as fast as possible. And have this guy try to get up close to the river line. Who's going to be able to get there, though? This guy's probably going to die. Oh, boy. If they have anything that can counterattack, all these guys are dead. I guarantee you. I don't want the Romanians to get my town. Let's make sure the Germans get that one. And move these guys up. Get the artillery up into firing position. Oh. He could just clear path across there. I don't know. We could save that for next turn. I'm pretty sure that the infantry here could take him out pretty easily, though. So let's just wait for next turn. We'll keep creeping up on him. Okay, so let me save. I'm pretty sure if I take this out, like... Yeah, okay. So my question is, how much prestige do I get? So I think it's better to cheese the game here.
With the end of the Soviet winter offensive.
Okay, so we end with 16,378. Let's reload and let's see. We'll play all the way through and see if we get more than 16,378 prestige. God, this is so worrisome. Okay, we'll get you on the river line. Who else wants to get up on the river line and just get completely demolished? You guys, looks like you can just go around. If they're spotted by the air at all, we are in for a really bad day. Let me tell you. Don't have any tanks down here, unfortunately. If I had that bridging unit, though... Okay, my bridging unit is way over here. Let's get the Stug up in this guy's face. Hopefully we can just suppress him completely. Okay, that's one way to cross. Oh, I can't link up with his buddy. Let's see if he has an area that he can cross at. Definitely going to be going through a lot of pain over here until we secure this bridgehead. There's like no way to exploit. And then I don't want to get these guys into trucks because I have no way of defending them either. So what we can do though is like take that airport, hope that that does something. Try to get in front of these guys, get up in their face, force them to the river line. Perhaps that will help. The bridging can get up there in their face. Okay, got the surrender right there. Hopefully this is another one. Nope. I don't know, the combat effectiveness of this recon, though, has got to be way down. There we go. This will give us a dub. Okay, I'm going to move this guy... hopefully someplace where they can't see him. Since that recon is gone, maybe this is a spot he should be able to attack here next turn. Not entirely sure. We could force attack there. I think we're pretty safe if we force attack here. Let's see. If I could get this town this turn, it'd be huge. Wow, they're holding out like the 101st Airborne or something. Oh boy. So this is the point at which I'm not going to upgrade any of my units if I can absolutely help it. Because I want to maximize my prestige gain. And this just looks awful. I think they're going to absolutely hand me my butt cheeks here. Let's see. Okay, turn 10. They had to displace. It's a good sign. They're attacking my anti-air. That's a really good sign. And they see that guy. Oh boy. Hey, we did 1 HP damage to him. No. Okay, we've got our tank that can follow up though. They do have the AA. I think I'm just gonna have to go for it though. I'm just gonna have to go for it. This is a highly defensible area right there. With AI. Let's get a thick boy Stug over here. Oh, we can get all the way over here. Perfect. Again, not too many targets. So we do have this airport. I could just move the remainder of the Stugs up. I don't think it's really going to matter. Oh, these guys could definitely go over here and help out, though. Maybe I'll move up a couple of them. These guys are probably 9 out of 10 entrenched. Okay, so that's not going to matter. You put any old Stug over that guy, it's not going to matter. And then... Might have been a little premature, but I'll move those two guys up. Perfect. We'll just kind of dive as hard as we can into the fog of war over there. This guy is gonna... Still afraid of the Soviet air. So we're gonna move up carefully. Start prepping this town. I'm thinking about just getting this guy off the map. I don't think anyone's going to be able to spot him. I was actually surprised that this guy could spot him. Our tanks are like, we're super low HP right now. It does not make sense to go at this with tanks though. And then I'm sure that this river line is somehow defended. So that's going to be a challenge in and of itself. Ugh, if I put these guys in trucks, we might lose them. We'll have to take that chance. Okay, the Stug can further prep this guy over here. Oh, we can move all the way across? Don't mind if I do. Okay, so they should be pretty surprised that they have enemy armor behind them now. Now, does this signify that that guy's encircled? This guy's like an Uber Chad. Oh, he has the artillery. Okay, let's dig into the artillery. Okay, not going to be able to follow up too well there. He can only move up with a truck. Okay, makes complete sense. I don't want to put this guy on the river line. But if I do, he's going to be able to attack. I don't think it's worth it, though. Let's start making him go around. I also don't want to put the 88s on the river line. Okay, they have a counterpart, so they should be safe if they move around carefully. I don't know what the point of moving this guy on the river line really would be. Just move this guy nowhere. We'll just have him stay there. And then here's the kind of dive that I was setting up for. Yikes. We've got a river and a river. So it's kind of like, how are we going to cross here? If I cross there, I'm pretty much toast. This guy has no backup. Oh, man. It's looking pretty desperate, guys. So we can move all the way around. That's not going to be a bad deal. There's no other Stug to accompany this guy. We could sack off the Romanians. I'm not sure if this wear infantry is core or not. Jeez, they got an artillery piece back there too. Okay, luckily the tanks can cross rivers really easily. That's kind of crazy. If they want to move on to that river line to attack this artillery piece, I would love that. That would be amazing. You guys go right ahead. Okay, so this guy's counterpart is way up there. Let's try to maybe link them together. We'll start rotating the tanks around. Ugh, all these rivers lining up together. This is a really bad area to have to try to cross back over. See if they see my artillery. We'll see if they see that guy. Please don't. And what you could do here is you could actually lose more prestige than you gain. Because of their air, because of attrition, because of that, because of this. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with less prestige. That was interesting. The other thing is we don't have to upgrade the auxiliary units, but we do have to upgrade our own units. So as we're losing HP here, I'm trying not to upgrade anything, but if we have less HP on these going in between scenarios, you know, that's going to be highly impactful as well. Okay, we got the Stugs up here. That doesn't look like a good trade. I have no AA defense either. So we could get the trucks going. Let's just work on encircling this guy over here. And then the Stug gonna have to do most of the work. I think this guy is a pioneer. Perfect. That's what we need. We can move this guy over, this guy up. No. No, is that AT? It is. So they're really going to make me work for this. That was a misclick. Hey, we got him. Move the truck right into there. And then I wonder if we could go all the way over here. This is not looking good. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning on the side that it's better to just take the scenario, like take the win and go from there. I'll tell you what I find out in between videos. So yeah, we're going to end the video here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And we'll see what happens after Kharkov. See you on the next one, guys.